cat people! How are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni and today we are talking about Empties part 3. So today we are in part 3 and this means that I already have uploaded 2 more parts of Empties of products that I finished, whether I liked them or not actually. And this is a disclaimer that I would like to do, especially if you're new here. If you're new here, first of all, welcome! My name is Antigoni, I'm a huge makeup lover. I love makeup, I love colors, I love glitter, and especially I'm loving talking about good quality makeup. So here at the Empties, I don't guarantee that I'm gonna talk to you about good quality makeup, because if I have finished something, this just means that I don't wanna make waste. I don't wanna waste my makeup. So even if something is bad, I would like to try to find the ways to finish it, to use it, maybe alternative ways than the actual use of the products, but I would like to make sure that I will even finish bad products. So just wait to hear what I have to tell you and don't assume that all the products that I emptied are actually good quality or that I have liked them. And with this said, let's go to product number 1 for today. As you probably know, I always start from some skincare, lip care, nail care, hair care, and then I'm going to makeup. So first product for today is the tea tree water toner water from Lash. Actually, I try to chase whatever it says that it has tea tree water, tea tree oil, whatever tea tree derivative anyway, because I have an extremely oily skin, if you don't know it by now, and tea tree promises that it will balance the oils on my skin. So really, whenever I see tea tree, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be my favorite product. Actually, about this, I don't feel that it was that special. Like, it was okay, definitely it didn't damage my skin, but am I gonna buy it again? I don't know, like I didn't see any actual difference, I didn't see anything wow, anything amazing, so I guess it was okay. I like Lashes, is it correct? Can I say Lashes? Philosophy, because they are cruelty-free, they are vegan, they try to recycle as many things as possible, and I try to support them as much as possible. But with this product, it was just okay. I'm not astonished. So, will I buy it again? Maybe. Product number 2. And again, I'm gonna talk to you about another toner, this time from Natura Estonica. Natura Estonica is related to Natura Siberica somehow. I don't know if it is parent company, child company, or stuff like that. I'm not expert. But this product right here, it's the Icelandic Moss Oil Control Matte Face Tonic for combination and sensitive skin. So again, it promises a matte effect. I didn't see any matte effect. Like, if I was so about the tea tree water, for this I'm like, it's not doing anything, at least on my skin. Definitely it didn't irritate my skin, I didn't have any blemishes or bad stuff or pimples or stuff like that, but I didn't see any difference. And if I have to compare these two, I would definitely buy this again instead of this, which I didn't find any effect. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Number 3, and we have from Enemies the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Super Cleansing Treatment Balm. This one right here. Am I happy? I'm mega happy with this product. Like, I love it so much. What is it doing? It is oil-based, so if I have makeup looks like this is made, by the way, with liquid eyeliner, the one from NYX Professional Makeup, the Epic Wear. Like, good luck to remove this. This is waterproof. So for me, it's extremely difficult to remove this makeup, even the lash glue. So I'm using a tiny amount from this product right here, and really it makes miracles. Like, I don't have to rub my skin very roughly and destroy, you know, the top layer of the skin. So I appreciate this product so much. Like, I don't clean conventional makeup with this, like everyday makeup which doesn't contain waterproof products or stuff like that. I have it for more extreme and special cases, especially when I'm using oil colors, waterproof products, when I'm doing transformation makeup and I have aqua colors on my body. It's not doing a lot because it is oil-based, and as we know, like oil-based products cannot remove water-based product. Water-based are removed by, guess what? Water, correct. So beyond that, I think it's a very good product. The only problem for me is the price. It's too expensive, like for the full package, which is quite a lot, to be fair. It's quite a lot. But it costs around 50 euros, and this is so much for me. So if we could have this in a lower price, to me this would make a 10 out of 10 product. Product number 4, and let's actually go to the makeup section of the video. So this one right here, although that you cannot see, trust me on this, is from NYX Professional Makeup, the Jumbo Eye Pencil in white. So see how satisfying is this empty jumbo pencil. Anyway, I used it up. I have bought already a second one. I'm super happy with the product. I used it a lot at my transformation makeups, but if you don't do these, you can experiment with face makeup. You can experiment by just applying it on your eye as a base to intensify all the shadows. I would also recommend to put it on your lips if you wanna try to create some lip art. If you're doing just, more everyday makeup, I don't know where or how can you use it, but for me it's actually a very useful product in a quite good price. Did I mention this already? Anyway, the price is really good, so that's why I'm saying it again and again. I have the same in black as well, and I feel that if I finish with the black, I'm gonna buy it again because, believe me, this format of pencil are so useful, and I'm planning to buy it in other colors as well. Product number 5, and here we have from W7 the Flawless Face Pressed Colored Correcting Mineral Powder. This product right here. First of all, it has a mirror, which is very positive for me because I love just holding my powder and doing poof without having to find an extra mirror, which is quite difficult in this chaos right here. I promise I will get clean everything after I finish the video. Anyway, back to the product here. This was an okay to good product. Like, I'm not amazed. I have tried way better powders, but it was decent, and I think this one specifically I got it in a PR, but I know that the price is around 5 euros for this powder. I think it contains, let me see, let me find out. I cannot find out how many grams of powder it contains, but imagine it as a normal powder. Yeah, I found it, 8 grams of powder. So the price is quite decent. Also, it contains kinda like color correcting micro balls inside. How can I say this? Basically, the surface is beige, the color of the powder, and then it has tiny pink particles, green particles, in order to make sure that the face will look even, which I like. Now, the only reason that I said that this is okay to good and not perfect, it's because it doesn't keep all the oils that my skin produces, but I'm quite extreme when it comes to oil production. So if you're not as oily as me, I think that this powder will work for you, and it's okay, like it's a big pass from me. At number 6, we have a setting spray, and I'm talking about All Nighter from Urban Decay. So this is a Christmas limited packaging. Let me show you the actual product. This is the classic one right here. Like, the only special thing that it has is the packaging, which can be an ornament for the Christmas tree, but that's all. It doesn't doing anything more special than that. Now let's talk about the actual product. Well, it's a good setting spray. It can keep my very oily skin into acceptable levels for quite a long time, but actually it's not the best face spray that I've ever tried. These days I have something else which has better results, but actually when it comes to the product and the price and everything, I think it's worth the money, especially if you're not as oily as me, because it can actually keep the makeup in place for a lot of hours. Now it says 16-hour wear. I'm not sure about 16 hours. Okay, I don't want to lie to you, especially if you're oily. I don't think that 16 hours is something that you can expect, but around I don't know, 8 hours. I think it's quite good. I would definitely recommend this to you, and I'm quite happy with this product all in all. At number 7 we have a lip balm. This is from Apivita, the cocoa butter, 90% natural ingredients, and this specific one is limited edition. Also, it has SPF 20, which is a very good thing for your lip balm, especially for me because, very nice smell. Because I'm applying my lip balm before I apply my lip products in order to make sure that my lips will be kinda smooth. So if I have some extra sun protection, this is perfect. Now, about the actual product, well, it's okay for this use, but it's not very good if you prefer to apply your lip balm before you go to sleep at night, so in the morning you have, you know, well-nourished lips. So for this, it's not the absolute nourishment that my lips need, but before the actual, you know, lip pencil or liquid lipstick, which are quite dry products, I think it's doing great. Like, if I would buy this again, I don't know, because first of all, I cannot find it. It's quite cheap. It costs around 2 euros, 2 to 3 euros if I'm not mistaken, or at least this was the price when I bought it. I think that with this price, here in Sweden, I can buy from Burt's Bees, and this is way better than this. So, although that it's not a bad product, I would prefer to spend my money on something else. At number 8, we have a concealer. So, I'm gonna talk to you about Kosas concealer. Let me see if it has a name. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't, or at least I cannot find it. Anyway, it's a very nice lightweight concealer. It's not the most opaque concealer that you can find out there. It's kinda light to medium coverage. I would go for more light than medium coverage. So this is a very nice product. It's doing what it promises, but the only negative with Kosas in general, not only with the concealer, but since concealer is a liquid product, this problem is getting magnified by a lot. So Kosas tries to use as many natural ingredients as possible and as less preservatives as possible. This leads to a very short life of the products, especially the liquids, as I said before. So I don't know if it was okay until the last time I used it. Like, it wasn't mega expired or something like this, but I kind of felt that the duration, the whole experience with the product kind of changed a little bit. Not something extreme, not something to be unpleasant or anything, but I feel that for such an expensive product, because we are talking about Kosas, so it has more high-end products, to have this experience is not the best thing, to say it like that. And yeah, I'm a big fan of this more natural way of living, as less preservatives as possible, but when those ideas affect the quality of the products, the life of the products, I'm not really sure. If I would buy this again, yeah, probably. It's a very, very nice concealer. Actually, I think that it's among the best concealers that I've ever had in my makeup collection. You know, the only problem was the life duration. That's it. At number 9, we have another high-end product. Now I'm gonna talk to you about Hourglass and their Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Am I happy with this powder? Not really. I'm sorry, but not really. It cannot keep my face matte. And actually, I don't know, I didn't like this powder. I don't feel that it's that much of setting powder, because after a few moments, my skin, although that it feels dry, it's very oily. I don't know how it's doing this to my skin. If you see under my eyes, now, well, you cannot see it because I don't have this under my eyes right now, but the wrinkles that I don't have are getting very, very enhanced. And I'm like, I didn't have those wrinkles, what's happening here? And at the other areas, like my T-zone, I have extreme amounts of oils. So it's a big no, and if you consider the price as well, which is a high-end product, as I said before, it's an even bigger no. First of all, because it enhances wrinkles, and this is the worst for me. Like, I can even accept to have a semi-matte effect because I know how oily I can be and I don't expect miracles, but when it comes to the wrinkles, come on, no, it's a bad thing. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. Actually, I was talking about wrinkles and how unfair this is for me because I'm only 26 and you know, I don't have wrinkles and I'm too young for that. So that's why I decided to tell you the Greek word for wrinkles. And in Greek we say ritides. Say with me. Ritides. Ritides. Actually, I don't know if you're gonna leave a comment down below using the word ritides today, but I would say leave a comment about anything, about the products that I mentioned, about something that you love, something that you bought and then you regretted it, and something that you recommend me to buy. Yeah, be creative down in the comments. Oh, I forgot to tell you about this makeup. So if you're curious to see a step-by-step tutorial for this makeup, actually I have one here at my channel. I will link it down below. I will add a card up there, and it's actually the makeup where I'm reviewing this palette. Spoiler alert, I was mega disappointed. But yeah, watch the tutorial. You might find interesting how I did the feathers. And last but definitely not least product for today is this brow mascara from e.l.f. So here we have clear brow and lash mascara. Here we see the brow mascara container and here the lash container. Let me tell you a secret here. I used both for my eyebrows. It's exactly the same product, like it has no difference. It's just different containers for hygiene reasons, but since I have another lash primer, I felt that this was a truly great product for my eyebrows. I used to have the one from MUA, and when I emptied this, I told you that I have something even better. This is it. Actually, I'm gonna repurchase it 100%. I'm very happy about how it is keeping my eyebrows, about the duration that it has, about how, you know, freeze? I don't know. You got the point. Like, my brows are freeze at their position. It's great. I highly recommend you to try this. It's quite cheap also. e.l.f. is a very affordable brand. Well, not here in Sweden because I see some crazy prices, but if you have access to American market or even UK market, you can find e.l.f. products in a very good price. And yeah, just go and grab it. You will not regret it. And that was it. That was our video for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will have quite a few interesting stuff there. More Empties videos are coming. And till next time, which is gonna be on Tuesday, and I'm gonna come back with a makeup tutorial. Bye bye!